so much for joining us. Well, we heard now that some Czechs actually call him the Czech Donald Trump, and you've made those comparisons as well between Andrej Babis and the U.S. president. Tell us how you really think they're alike.
Well, they are alike not only because Mr. Babis is also a billionaire, one of the richest people in the country, and not only because he also came into politics from the outside, but also because his agenda is similar. He's expressing strongly anti-immigrant views. He would like to isolate the Czech Republic a bit more. And some of his language is also quite similar to what Mr. Trump occasionally uses. But I would also say that Mr. Babis is similar to former Prime Minister of Italy, Mr. Silvio Berlusconi, who also was a billionaire, but just like Mr. Babis, he bought several or owned several important media outlets, and Mr. Babis certainly has followed in his footsteps. So he now owns the two largest dailies in the country, plus the radio station, and that helps him to promote his agenda.
So politically, tell us, how similar is the Czech Republic to its European counterparts like Hungary and Poland right now? Are you witnessing the same inward-looking turn to the right?
Yes and no. I think that, of course, the politicians who, like Mr. Babis, would like to maybe not entirely take the Czech Republic out of the European Union, but they are certainly not pro-European. But I don't think that the Czech Republic is like Hungary or Poland, simply because we will not have, after this election, a one-party government that they have in Poland or in Hungary. Even Mr. Babis is much less ideological than, let's say, Mr. Kaczynski in Poland or Mr. Orbán in Hungary. He's much more pragmatic. So I presume that he will be trying to negotiate with the democratic parties after the elections to form a government. Of course, there is a danger that if he doesn't succeed because they don't want to go into a coalition with someone who is criminally prosecuted, he could turn to the non-system party or anti-system parties. And that is a risk for the Czech Republic, because certainly we would then have a government consisting of parties that are against the European Union, against migrants, and so on.
Okay. Jiří Pehe, we will leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us with your analysis from Prague.